Alrighty guys, lesson number 10, very important one here. Always remember when you're in the stock market and you're buying and selling individual stocks, remember you are dating them, okay? You're dating them, you are not marrying them, okay? There's a difference, okay? There's a huge difference between marrying a stock and dating a stock. You always want to be in the mindset of your dating, okay? And I'm going to explain why, okay? So if you get married, right, you're thinking about you're with them forever, okay? I'm with you forever. It's unrealistic with stocks, in my opinion, nowadays, guys. It's so unrealistic. The reason being is so much can change. So many companies get knocked off in such a quick amount of time. You know, what company was relevant 5-10 years ago isn't necessarily going to be relevant today or 5 to 10 years in the future, okay? Technology has changed everything. It will continue to change everything. Artificial intelligence, companies like Amazon will continue to eat industries. Nvidia, some of these companies are just changing the world in a massive scale. Social media is eating things left and right. A lot of big businesses being knocked off left and right, guys, okay? So there's no such thing, in my personal opinion, in the stock market as you're going to be with this stock forever. It's just not realistic anymore, okay? That's why, in my opinion, the furthest I look out in a company is I think like 5 years down the road, and that's it. I don't ever think 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, 30. How am I supposed to have a good idea of that? So much stuff changes, guys. I can't have a good idea of that. That's crazy. I'm looking at 5 years at the most, okay? So when you get married, you're thinking about, I'm with you through thick and thin. I'm with you through everything. I'm with you the bad times, the good times. I'm going to be with you. In stock market, that's not the way it should be or has to be, okay? If you invest in a stock, if that company's doing bad and you don't like where the company's vision is, leave that stock. Like if you don't like anywhere where that business is going, you need to leave. You need to get out of that and go into something you do believe in, you like for the long term, okay? You don't have to be there through the thick and the thin, okay? And all that type of stuff, you know? You want to be there for the good times, okay? You want to be there when there's a lot of promise with that company and you really believe in it a lot. If all of a sudden you don't believe in the company, you don't have to stick it out with that company. What's the point? What's the point of sticking it out when you probably got a bunch of other stocks, 5, 10, 20 other stocks you love a lot more than that stock? What's the point? You don't want to ever be married to a stock, okay? That's just silly. You want to date a stock, okay? When you date someone, right, you're thinking about, let's see how things go. You know, let's see how things go. You know, I'm going to be judging this off of, you know, every month or every 3 months, and we're just going to see how things go from here. It's what you're doing when you get involved with the stock, right? And the kind of mindset you want to be in. You're dating it. You're trying to see, you know, how's this business going? Is it going the way I want it to go? Do I see a future here? I'm just trying to see how things are going. I'm just playing around, you know, we're just kind of seeing, you know, how are things going, okay? How are things going with this? Do I want to make more of an investment with you? Do I want to move in or something like that, right? That's what you're thinking if you're in a dating mindset and things are going pretty well. And the same thing kind of with stocks. If the business is going really well and even better than you expected, maybe you buy some more shares and things like that, like dating mentality, okay? Also, if something better comes along, peace out. Like if something better comes along, I'm leaving, okay? That's a dating mentality, okay? This happens with stocks all the time. If you're married to a stock and something way better comes along, that you found this new company that, you know, you think has way more promise for the long term than this old one, peace out. Like, I'm getting out of that thing. It's a dating mentality, guys. That's the kind of mentality you got to have. It's the type of mindset you need to have when you're buying and selling stocks. It's like you're dating. It's a dating game, okay? We might be with each other for a few years. We might not even. You know, if things go really south, and hopefully you don't make a bad decision where things go south in a really rapid time like that. But if things go south, like you're gone. You're out of there, okay? You're not married to it. There's no commitment there that you got to hold this for the rest of your life, for the next 20, 30 years. Like if it happens to work out, like it goes that way, great for you. Like I'm happy for you. But if not, like it's okay. Like move on to the next one. There's going to be so many stocks you're looking into that are probably going to, like we're in a kind of an elevated market right now, right? We're at the higher end of fair valuation, in my opinion. We're not overvalued as I'm recording this video, right? Time could change, right? But as of right now, like the way I think about the stock market, we're in a pretty highly valued time. Not overvalued, but we're at the high, you know, valuation type time, right? there's probably at least 5 or 10 stocks I really like right now, okay? There's 5 or 10 stocks. But if I was married to some other stock and I didn't sell it off to go into one of those other stocks I really like, those other 5 or 10 stocks, like what am I doing with my money? That's not an intelligent decision at all, guys. That's really not, okay? So I hope you remember this lesson forever. Like remember, this is a game where you're dating around, okay? You're dating, you might be with them for a few years and then you get out. It's a game, guys. That's just a game. You're dating around. You're seeing what's going on out there. You're never marrying yourself to a stock where you're in it for the next 20, 30 years of the rest of your life. Like, that's just silly, guys. So I hope you remember this one. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's get on to lesson number 11.